Dead by Daylight is getting a movie? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Clean Tech, home of daily technology news and reviews, and today we're going to be talking about the fact that Dead by Daylight is getting a movie. Today's video is brought to you by Clean Phone. More on them at the end of the video. Like I said, the game is getting a movie adaptation, and the person that posted the article says, I hope they adapt the dating sim. I'm not too sure about that, but let's jump right in. So the video film adaptation machine keeps merrily chugging along with Blumhouse Productions and Atomic Monster teaming up with Behaviour Interactive to produce a feature-length film adaptation of Dead by Daylight, the game we all know and love. The announcement of the new venture comes days after Blumhouse shared that it's starting its own gaming division, which we did cover. Atomic Monster founder and CEO James Wan said in the announcement, quote, "In Dead by Daylight, the Behaviour team has created a love letter to the world of horror, building an incredible environment teeming with atmosphere and terrifying villains. Perfect for a scary cinematic adaptation." And that's something that I really like. It's nice to see that, you know, there's more than one monsters or villains that are gonna, you know, make their way. I mean, that's what I, dissect that as. But yeah, fingers crossed on that. A Dead by Daylight adaptation makes more sense than whatever Pixels was or whatever the live action Pac-Man movie might be. If you've never played it, it's a multiplayer co-op horror survival game in which 4 survivors must escape a fog-laden arena while a 5th player pilots a monster out to kill them. While Dead by Daylight does have its own original survivors and killers, most of the popular characters are taken from horror franchises across games, TV, and movies like Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street and Valentine from Resident Evil. While the team is still looking for a director and screenwriter, it'll be interesting to see how Blumhouse and Atomic Monster adapt the game, since it makes liberal use of iconic and copyrighted characters from across horror history. Or they could just not make a horror movie at all and adapt that by Daylight's dating sim. I mean, who wouldn't want a rom-com with a Cenobite? Not me. Let's be honest. If you know the options are like a straight up movie adaptation versus a rom-com from that, I'm definitely going with, you know, the original movie concept trailer thingamajig. Yeah, that's why we know and love the franchise, and I would definitely want to see something like that on the big screen. Whether or not, you know, all of the monsters are gonna make the big screen, we don't know. I mean, one would hope, but then again, if they do that in the very first part, that definitely affects the chances of them having a sequel. Horror movies, I don't know about you guys, but I'm of the opinion that horror movies don't necessarily have a lot of, like, you know, super great story, because it's more visual and jump scares and this and that. So the horror is why you're there. It's not so much as the plot. So I don't see that happening. I'm sure there's going to be a couple in there, but not necessarily all of them, because then again, copyrights and like this, it's just a whole ordeal. But hey, I'm excited. Dead by Daylight is getting a movie. Like, if you're a fan of the franchise, I don't see why you shouldn't be excited. But yeah, I can't wait to watch it. Those are just some of my thoughts on it. Let me know yours down in the comment section below. Clean Phone is the perfect phone for your kids because it allows you to manage everything on the phone remotely. It has tons of amazing features, such as easily allowing you to pick and choose which apps and games your child can use, provides you access to active phone monitoring, including SMS and phone call usage, allows you to control how long and how often your kids can use apps or the internet. You can even check their call and SMS logs, including inbound and outbound calls and messages, and it is the perfect way to manage their screen time. Check them out in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.